For fast, cheap, and reliable Madden 20 Ultimate Team coins, make sure you guys go check out my sponsor U4GM Coins. Use code VENM at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Unblockable here, back in the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what I think is one of the most underrated and best blitzes to run in Madden 20. It's really a formation that doesn't get any love. I barely see anybody running it, but it is a really good formation. It's in, the best playbooks. It's going to be in the Jets playbook here. I'm pretty sure it's in the Packers as well, so two of the best playbooks, and we're going to be in this 3-4 even formation, as you guys see. Very underrated formation. The blitz we're running is this pinch bucko. I'm going to go over all the best adjustments to do it, but first things first, you want to put your two fastest linebackers here on the outside. For the most part, these are the players that are going to be coming free the most, which means that you do want them to be the fastest. You want them to be able to get the most pressure. Now, something actually unique out of this formation is you can actually go to like the strong safety at linebacker package, and that will put Jamal Adams at one of your linebacker slots. Since I already did make those subs, it's not going to show up, but that's something you could do. Keep in mind that does mess up your adjustments though, and it won't let you put your safeties in certain zones like purples or cloud flats, but let's just come out in the play. I like to run it unflipped myself, and yeah, this play is actually going to be pretty good against the run as well, as far as shotgun runs and those types of runs go. But again, let's just come out in a random formation here, and then we'll get into our setup. So right off the bat, here's a look at it. It doesn't look very good. We're going to turn it into a very good play. So what you're going to do simply is you're just going to come out, you're going to blitz all linebackers, and then you're going to go ahead and press. And usually when you press, one of those linebackers isn't going to be at the line of scrimmage. So you guys notice that now they're both at the line of scrimmage. That's what you want. So you just have to press your defense normally. You can also manually bring that free safety down so he's in a press position. But another thing I'm going to go over so that your corners don't get burnt, because look at that corner defending that wide receiver all the way on the left and that wide receiver all the way on the right, those outside corners. The way you're going to prevent that is simply to press Y, A for individual, and then the players I want to fix are X and B. So I'm going to click X, and then I'm going to push my right stick to the left. Now you guys see when I do that, he's going to shift over, and now he's not going to get burnt. Obviously, you're going to shade over the top, but we're going to do that with B as well. This time we're just going to shade to the right. He's going to move back, and then we're going to shade over the top so that they don't get burnt. Now, the last thing you can do is contain. I always like to contain even if they have a scrambling quarterback, because I feel like the blitzing angles are better. And then it really does depend. You could either use the free safety or the strong safety. And what you're going to do, look at how big this slot is for you to hover. Look at the center. There's nobody over the center. So you easily can simply just slide in there. Even with a max protect, it's going to be very difficult for people to throw on you because you can still hover. You want to try and touch up this center. If you can, you still can get pressure, but let's just go. Oh shoot, press the wrong controller. Just go ahead and snap the ball. You guys see, and we're actually going to get pretty quick pressure now. Something glitchy happened there. Usually you want those outside linebackers to come free. They actually did get picked up, I think, by the tight end and the running back there, which will happen, but primarily one of the linebackers, even the middle linebackers, can come free. But keep in mind, they're blocking 7. They might be able to block us, but they still won't have a lot of time. So you guys see, that's really the thing that you want. So again, I'm just going to blitz all linebackers. I'm going to contain and press. If you press like 2 times, you guys see that linebacker doesn't come down. You just want to keep pressing until he comes down. So I could just press like 4 times. Eventually he'll come down. I'm not sure why that is, but it is. So again, you guys see we blitzed all linebackers, we contained, we pressed a couple of times so those linebackers came down. And then we're just going to boom, shade left on that corner, shade right on that corner, and then we're just going to shade over the top. I'm going to manually bring this guy down so he's in a pressed position right here. And you just want him to get that jam animation so that he can't quick slant or quick snap a slant route. He can't quick snap a streak routes like that. So again, we're going to use her here. We're going to engage there, and we actually get stuck, but we're still able to get that quick pressure off the edge. Usually you just want to touch up and then run back. That was, again, a terrible user by me. I'm just going to set up again really quickly. Boom. We're going to press. I'm going to move this guy out, bring May down, user him, And you could also, even if you wanted to, you could actually slant outside and contain. I feel like that's actually a little bit better for the sheds. But boom, you guys see, that time I actually forgot to max protect, but you guys noticed that I did, I blocked 6, I sent my 7 people, and we had 2 people coming free. So even when they do block 6, you're able to get 2 people coming free. That means when they block 7, you should still have 1 person coming free. Like I said, this blitz can be a little bit unpredictable though, as far as who's going to come free. It's not going to be constant. There's probably going to be a different amounts of people coming free. Could be the middle linebacker, could be the left outside linebacker. You could even run into a situation where your D tackle is actually the one getting pressure. So again, all you're doing is blitz all linebackers. You're containing. You're gonna go press Y, A, X, shade left. Now this really depends on the formation to where you're gonna have to shade left, shade outside. But even against gun bunch in that solo wide receiver, you're gonna want to shade him to whatever side is the outside so that he's lined up, and then just shade over the top. Again, I'm gonna max pro here. Boom, engage, back off. You guys see I'm still able to use pretty much everything, and it's gonna be just super annoying now. I've even had situations where you don't necessarily have to bump the O-lineman. I can just sit here and some glitchy stuff can happen. So you guys see I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not gonna touch any of the O-linemen. And you guys should notice that we still might get pressure now. Like I said, it's not going to be as guaranteed as when you actually do touch the O-lineman, but I'm just going to hover here, and we'll see some glitchy stuff happen. Boom. We didn't get pressure there. I'm not sure why one got chop blocked, but you guys see you should get glitchy. You should get pretty quick sheds as well. It does help if you have like a D-line ability. I would recommend putting him at D tackle. But yeah, overall, super good play. Let's just switch to a gun bunch here so I can show you guys how you can actually adjust out of it, because you don't want to run man coverage every time. So again, I'm just going to set it up the exact same way. Boom, we're just going to press, bring those players down. And against gun bunch, what I usually like to do is just create a cover 2 on that side. Again, I'm going to shade left on this solo receiver McLaurin, and I always like to have him manned up. And you guys see, I like to leave the soft squat right here, but you're going to be able to use her. Obviously, you're watching for any deep posts. This issue if you see him continue to go to deep posts, but you should be able to get quick pressure. Really, all that will be open here is maybe a slant from RB. So again, I'm just going to snap it. Boom. 3 people coming free right there. Absolutely insane blitz. I'm going to show you those adjustments one more time, then I'll go into how it actually does defend the run pretty well. So I'm just going to max pro on offense here. Again, blitz all linebackers, contain, press until those players come down. Put B in a soft squat, A in a deep half. Shade left on that solo receiver, shade over the top. And you guys see with your user, we're going to go ahead, get down in the gap. Boom, touch up, and we have that player shooting wide open, free. Nothing's really open. That player, if you want that solo receiver to get pressed, you don't shade over the top, and he will get pressed. But then again, certain plays have the option to burn him. So like if I went to this PA deep seams, McLaurin, let's say I just set up the play, I press, and I'm not shading over the top, he should get burnt here just by X. So boom. He actually didn't get burnt there. Usually they will, but we just got a bad animation on that. Typically, if they have an unbumpable fade like that, they can get burnt, so watch out for that. But yeah, I'm just going to show it a couple more times against the run here. It's pretty good against specific formations like this wing tight U stretch or single back wing type of stretches. Now, again, I could still set it up the blitz the exact same way here, like this, and you guys see it still will be pretty good. Now, if they do end up stretching to the left, that could be an issue, but you still do have your user. So as long as you have a good user, a sound user, shouldn't be an issue. And you guys see it's pretty good against the run. I wouldn't recommend running it against, some of the most OP formations like those I-forms, I-form close slot, I-form close, weak close flex. Certain formations will be able to kill this, but as far as just a decent sound play that stops the run and the pass, this is probably one of the best ones you could do. Again, I could shade left, so I'm not getting burnt even in the off chance that he does put the ball in the air. And you guys see Jamal Adams is there to punch Adrian Peterson in the mouth right there. So I'll just show it a couple more times here. Now it's going to be pretty good against dive as well. I'm not sure if I can switch to a dive. Let's just go to this one. But as long as you have a good user, you're able to shoot that gap. It should be, fine. Boom, you guys see. For whatever reason, that was actually a good cut, and I clicked off too soon. But you guys see, if you have a good user, you should be able to stop that. I don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, pretty decent again. It's very good against the pass with that blitz. If you wanted to, you could actually bluff blitz. So let's say they go to a pass here, and you're just going to set it up the exact same way here. Let's say you want to fake it. So the way I like to fake it is probably turn it into just a stock cover 3. That's probably the best thing you could do. So I'm going to put A in an inside third, put B in an outside third, and then I'll just put my outside linebackers. Most likely something like this. You want to mix it up. You're going to use it in the middle of the field, and you still do have 5 people rushing, so it can, get home, and you can touch up one of the O-linemen, still get that chance of pressure. But you don't want to just sense 8 every play. You want to get him to where he's max protecting. And you guys see, boom, able to stream off the edge right there. Obviously, that was play action, but just mix things up. You guys see we're still blitzing 5. You could, even drop into as far as a 3-man rush. But as long as you give him the same look, he's never going to know. As long as your user is in that gap, he's going to think that you're sending 8, and he has to play for the blitz. Otherwise, he's going to get sacked every down. So overall, just a great blitz. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and yeah, peace. I'm out of here.